That's my impression of playing a piano, everyone. I tried to learn how to play, to learn piano. I took lessons, I practiced. I never got anywhere. Oh well. I think I only have myself to blame. At some point I had a dream of joining sort of a musical college or something like that, since my initial plan at college failed. Well, I love music and while I love playing music, I couldn't get there. And in the end didn't learn how to play piano, still don't know how to read sheet music. I can play some guitar. That's mostly self-taught. And that's about it. Anyway, let's stop the music. Hello everyone, Jarv Jam here with Jarv Games in the quest to play everything in my Steam library. And, well, first of all, a giveaway, still happening, still active. And Delvey, hey there, let's open the giveaway. Ba-boom. And let's start the game. Again, I have the reason for such a long introduction, and first of all, I wanted to finish that beautiful song. And I want to check out the other albums from this very artist, which is Finally Home. Oh, sorry, Gentle Love. Finally Home was the name of the song. Gentle Love is the name of the composer for this beautiful piece. Hey, 2 achievements and loud sounds at the beginning of the whole thing. Oh, I've survived the assassination. 3 achievements actually. Wow, they are quite slow in appearing in my screen. What we are going from this horrible, horrible winter to, yet again, the tropical islands of Tropico. Tropical island, Tropico, it fits so very well. Hey, 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 I see Mauia. Mauia, dang it, is that the right name to pronounce? The right name to pronounce your way. Brilliant, that's a great start. Hey there, Mauia, and everyone else from her channel. Pleasure to have you here. We're just starting. Such like it would be that we are just starting. So without any further ado, we are doing some Tropico, plus we're doing a giveaway. So exclamation point Advent to learn more about it. As I struggle to find the required buttons. Oh, the horror. There we go. Politicians are like diapers, they both need changing regularly and for the same reason. Oh, har har har.
Hard work and my glorious leadership have brought prosperity and wealth to
So anyway, we have to get largest population and bigger territory. That's our mission for today. Again, we're just going through the campaign and playing the campaign missions. So let's go. Again, this will be our guy. I'm thinking traits. Maybe we'll grab some interesting ones. Biggest territory, which I still don't understand. The largest population. I wonder. I really wonder. Womanizer? No. Witch doctor? No. Citizens need healthcare services list often, which I think is a great thing. And Bacon is also here. Hello, Bacon. Hello, Bacon's ears. What have you been up to? Both you and Mauia. What have you been playing? Bacon usually plays Rocket League, although yesterday, Bacon, I saw you play some Dead by Daylight. How did that go? Hardworking is still great. Survivalist, no. Just picking some traits for our character right here. Just some skills, basically, at traits right there at the top. Citizens eat less often. That's cool. Tourette syndrome. Of course, we could have presented you with a lengthy, juicy description of your character's handicap, but we decided against it. This way, we spared diligent censors the pleasure of shortening all those glorious cuss words. And besides, we couldn't deal with the constant beeping sound either. So, horrible relations, but we are getting 1,000 per year, which is nice. Hey, I'm a sweetie. Hey there. Welcome to the stream. We're about to start. That game got some buddies in today. Well, it's just one of those games that I'm pretty sure is so much more fun with friends. What was it, like 5 people can play at once? Or no, Dead by Daylight, Dead by Daylight. I confuse all these games in my mind. I think there's like 104 players, right? At least from the gameplay that I've seen. I might be mixing it up with Friday the 13th, but very sure in Friday the 13th there's more people. Alright, Bacon. Sorry, we're doing a little imaginary maracas to go with the music. Thanks for dropping by and thanks for bringing everyone here. Hope everyone here enjoys it. So again, let's get going. I need some good traits. Crime, criminals. Ooh, this is great. Tourism rating, also quite nice. Might actually. What are we actually? Oh, which one is this? Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is good. Financial genius, also I'd say great. And hardworking, also great. Like everything's quite great. I love it. Let's go. Let's just leave it as is. And Delvi says that.
Tropico is now a prominent power and needs to make its mark on history. In the annual UN leaderboard of the coolness of countries, we are ranked as too boring to be included.
It's so funny that my trusted companion, well not companion, but my trusted assistant Penultimo is doing a serious speech, and suddenly he is disrupted by those trombones and tubas and whatnot. Trumpets is the word I'm looking for. Completely non-serious. And yeah, Delvi says that her parents plays piano and guitar, and they were way too persistent in making Delvi play those instruments in her childhood. And she says that right now she doesn't have any time to play these economic strategies, such as, guess what? The Tropico 4. And yeah, it might look a little bit maybe outdated. This is still the 2011 game. So, okay, so under your rule, Tropico is the best place on Earth, and the rankings should reflect that. I have compiled a list of cool things to do, but maybe we'll start small. A world record that will make the news. I have compiled a list of the records that are easiest to accomplish. The world's biggest papaya, the world's largest mustache in a woman, the world's smelliest cheese. I'll leave it actually for the chat to decide. Would anyone like to pick the first record we should try for? World's biggest papaya, world's largest mustache on a woman, or the world's smelliest cheese? Any votes? I don't know which to pick. All three of those are quite silly. Obviously this one is the silliest. And I don't know, the women I've seen so far are not ugly. So where will we find the largest mustache in the woman? I never know. Really? No one? Well, I'll go with largest mustache in a woman. Mustaches. Okay, yeah. Increase the overall happiness.
Our hopeful but the largest mustache on a woman, Senorita Chinchilla, died recently. We need a new candidate in order to get the record.
Senorita Chinchilla, or Chinchilla. That is great. I contacted several other women, but they say they will only come to our island if we offer them better living conditions. Increased doorbell happens to 55. Oh, good. Okay, so what do we have? Again, every single island is different. We have a dock. We have our palace. We have a couple of houses, actually. Interesting. Shanties. The setup is different. And we don't have anything around. Oh, sorry, we do have around, which is a couple of farms that produce corn. Ooh, actually, oh, and a pyramid. Look at that. Ancient ruins. I can either bring this to make this into a museum or excavation site. Profits to a Swiss bank account. Yeah, I don't really want my bank account to prosper. And look at that, we have a beautiful beach. So this can be really properly used for some tourism attractions. Shall we immediately go for tourists? Like, tourist dock. 1,000. Yep, I'd say we immediately can go for tourists. Oh, the other way around. My bad. I'd say, like, right around here. I need to... Oh, that house will have to get demolished. Mostly because I say so. And maybe... how are we on resources? So for if we grab a mine... Dang it, zoom is really small. So we have... I do believe that's... I think that's actually... Iron, bauxite... Oh, bauxite, that's it. Okay. All metals. Just let's double check for all metals. That's iron, that's gold. Wow, 2 mines together, which is great. Plus this little attraction. And that's almost it. How do I get here? Just like this, okay. So some minerals. That's for this. Food and resources, salt mine. A bunch of these as well. Here I can place a salt mine plus that other one. This spot, unfortunately, doesn't have a salt mine, but there's one right there. We can extract it, sell it. I'm pretty sure that's for export. Mostly, I don't believe I can make anything with it. So yeah, it's just a basic city builder. That's it. Right, not basic. Quite maybe big and important, or not big and important, but complex is the word I'm looking for. Just looking for some ways to start earning money and start earning money quick. Coffee could work. Maybe another plantation or maybe a fisherman's wharf, actually. Clean waste disposal, yep. I think it's working just fine somewhere. Tell me about events or giveaways you have planned. So today we're just giving away a game. Anyone can join. All you need to do is type in ! giveaway. And as is, I'm just... every single day I'm streaming, so all the previous days, all through December, at least for 2 weeks. I'll be giving away a single Steam game per day. I wonder. Not all these borders are like crappy. This one's quite crappy though. I wonder. Why it's so sort of in a couple of places it almost looks as if it's like it's bad to fish here, but let's try and fish here anyway. Infrastructure, road. Oh, you don't need a road. That's fantastic. Okay, let's not spend money too crazily. Let's earn just a little bit. Let's see how much we earn. And then I think I'll go for a foreign office first, because I want to try that strategy. So if I grab a foreign office, I grab a foreign relations diplomat, and then I get the edict, which is USSR development aid. Permanent discount on tenements and apartments, so cheaper houses. Power plants and airports, no, I don't need it. Respect, blah blah blah, trade mission. Trade mission, maybe later on. I haven't tried these at all. Only the papal visit. The only one I've tried. Alliance. Wow. Protects from US invasion and grants 2,000. And the nationalists don't like it. Interesting. I might try those later on. And I think with the way this is around here, I can actually get a lot of... I'll actually immediately place a house around here. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a motel later on. But yeah, if you have any other questions about the giveaways, Delvi, feel free to ask. A ministry is 4,000. Actually, why not just plop it immediately? Like right across the road from the palace. Oh, I even didn't destroy any... Didn't destroy any of the trees. Which I think is also a big thumbs up. I just need to be careful with the money. Tourists are good, so at the start I think tourists will help us quite a bunch. Alright, I mean by that quite a lot. And then I'll start some industry. Again, this was a great place. What can I do here? Educational facility or tourist trap? I wonder if tourists will actually go as far as that place. It's really far away. There is a beach around here, so maybe I can set another tourist hotspot here. But really, what I like about this place is there's a lot of resources. Blop, blop. That's iron and gold. Like, pretty sure we can sell that for monies. Tons and tons of monies. But just like there, just like at the very top here, I can just plant another dock here, then a tourism, that whatever dock, and build another like set of attractions around here. And plus obviously some industry here to mine and then export those immediately. I think that's a good idea. People are not exactly too happy right now, which is a shame. There we go, 4 and 8. That's good. But really what I want is this. Just start the tourism industry fast. As Delhi has tried and as I've sort of seen it myself, tourism is a really good industry. So I feel like the earlier we start this, the better. And there we go. And before I can even place the motel, I need to build a tourist dock. Okay, let's drop the motel right here. Actually, maybe here? Ah, no, here it looks just fine. Bam. Attractions... Really? Ah, requires any hotel. See? That's the problem. First, I need this, the tourist dock. Then, I need the motel, and only then I can start building attractions. I still don't know where the tourists live when they don't have a motel. Because I can track them, or won't they come at all if I have no one? Big question. I'm still learning. That's the thing, I'm still learning. Oh, there we go. Foreign affairs. Ah, then there's no one. I can hire a foreign expert. Let's try it. Foreign. Yes, let's try. Let's try and see how it works. I may have recruited one person previously. I don't remember their skills actually. And there we go. Foreign expert Barbara Thomas has been appointed the Foreign Affairs Minister. Wait, did you just speak to me in Spanish or whatever? Exceptional below average, above average. Intelligence is great. Such as high courage, rebels, leadership, faction leaders run against you in elections. Like these... Well, she gains experience quite quickly. Learns or improves his job skills. That's exactly what I need. I need quickly to improve her skills so she's the best foreign... whatever she is, there is. Edicts, foreign affairs, permanent. That's 2,000. There we go. One-time investment may save us a lot of pesos in the future. Yes, I do believe that's the case. Some people protest peacefully. Farmer age 15. Wow. The age of like... You can go to work at a very young age around here. Okie dokie. But yeah, look at that. Tenement, 2,000 instead of 4,000. I can imagine I will build a ton of these. So it's very important, I think, that we get a cheap one quite quickly. And let's just build a couple of houses. Or just like one. Dang it. The problem is my road is like really, really shabby. Goes like a snake. Plantation, okay, full of people. These farms are full of people. So far so good. Some people are still protesting peacefully against the government. Again, peacefully, I don't mind. Peacefully is okay. Okay, so is the idea that I should grab... I need to learn about this later. So should I indeed grab the only people who are really intelligent? Okay. Penultimo yet again asks for a childhood museum. Which is actually a good thing for a... it's entertainment, wasn't it? Yeah. Tourists actually visit that, so... Might as well just drop it right around here. Like, the moment they arrive on the island, they are immediately blasted with propaganda. I mean, good things about very benevolent leader El Presidente. Food and resources. No, actually tourism. No, actually attractions. I like the balloon ride. Since only one can be built. Hey, let's start with this. Cheap. Raise source quality. While I'm still quite short on the money, let's get a cheap version of that. And the beach side, yeah. I'd say I'll go immediately for a beach side. Here will be okay. Attractions, cocktail bar also could be nice. Or I'm already building that. Souvenir shop, yeah, the next one I wanted to do. Can I sort of fit it here? There we go. Barely. Just barely. Let's build it. And 10 tourists are already on my island. Fantastic. Can they fit? That's the problem. They can't fit inside. Or no, they can. Oh, that's actually great. 6. No, they can't. 1, 2, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, they can. But there are 10. And there are only... Yeah. Problem. What do we have for a hotel? Ooh, needed a blueprint. Quite expensive. I can build it on a motel. It's polluting, though. Not liking this a lot. But then again, what can I do? Some bit of infrastructure. I feel like... I hope I can... There we go. I was... Uh-oh. Trying to build a good road. Yasmin, hey! Come on, join the fun. Join the festivities. Join for some warmth on this tropical island of... I don't remember the name of this specific island, but Tropico. Tropico, welcome to Tropico. We're currently building our tourism industry in this spot. And then also trying just to save some money to start all the other things as well. Any other good edicts, actually? I don't think I have enough money to start anything. A functional airport. Oh, and I can issue an edict too often. Yep. Let's not touch it. Well, you've come to the right place then, Yasmin. I do believe, truly, that this is a good place to, indeed, to wind down. Had to look at your text just to repeat it. Okay, another motel, fantastic. So priority on this. Childhood museum also could be nice. Basically, build all of this. Now I'm telling you, like, build all of this, but there's nothing else that could be built. Guardian Mendes has become a rebel. Why people are unhappy? Like, what's the top one? Number of citizens, Orange Bay. Homeless people, tons of them. Okay, let's again do the thing where I say, hey, wouldn't it be a nice thing if I provide free housing for everyone? And then let's double check, nope, not Presidente. How many open housing family slots? There are plenty, but I think I need another house. So, housing, tenement, and let's see. Yeah, let's place it right here. This is also high priority, please. And I need to start working on, like, I'll start the tourism industry and then slowly build up the industry as well. just a normal one, like mining and all that. Exported 3,000, that's good. But I'm afraid I'll still need the financial help, the foreign aid from USSR and US. Someone's saxophone just died. Very sad sight. Very sad sight. Now, high school in Tropico, yes, I know. That's actually very important. Last game we've learned like how many people are without an education, and it stopped me progressing with my factories and all that. So how much for a high school? 8,000. Wow. Okay, let's plop a high school because I'm telling you, this is extremely important. Like right around here, I'd say. Again, high priority, like everything's high priority. And then maybe housing another tenement right around here because I see there's a lot of spots that are not being, like a lot of these shacks. Despite all the housing being free, I'm surprised no one lives here, for example. This place is free, but, well, then again, the shanties never charge rent, so... Okay. But I'd rather not speak about we're not losing just yet. Because last game we were this close to losing. Okay, what do we have? We have the motel and we have the tour office. Oh, I can upgrade that. Says it's a tourist destination at a beautiful spot on the island. Ha! I wonder. Again, another thing I should read up on because can I like put it in... Where was it? For example, here. Where the pyramid is. That could be great. Ooh, exports are working just fine. Not sure exactly what is our top export, but we're doing just fine. Okay, people are dying. As always, sorry. This I'm not running the things very efficiently around here. I'll let it be known. I'll admit it. Still. Plop. Tenement, I'd say build those tenements as fast as you can. Church can wait with this, and yeah, that please. I'm gonna actually even do this infrastructure constructions office. Construction office. Because there needs to be a lot of construction going around here. Dang it, can't really... There we go. Horrible placement, but okay. It is what it is. And this also needs to be high priority. Everything's high priority around this island. Nothing is too low priority. Okay, how's this? This down quite a lot, which is great. This actually... Oh, I'm exporting corn as well. Fantastic. Okay, but I need to increase that darn happiness. We need to work on that darn happiness. Construction office, tenement... Another tenement. This is the maximum speed. Actually, I wish there was a chance to speed up the whole thing just a little bit more. Childhood museum. Okie dokie. Are those all tourists? Yep. Echo. Oh, I haven't never looked at the tourist. Attractions. Visit the tour office, tour office, tour office, and tour office. Do I actually need to? All out of nowhere, a cutscene. Is that supposed to be not a tornado one, but something else? Cool guy, wow! It has been a while, really. What have you been up to? How's the South African Rocket League scene, by the way? Hey there. Okay. Oh, come on. Like, I think the cutscene just... Oh, there we go. Finally.
God does not need temples, my son. However, our faithful believers do.
No, sorry, that's you.
Convince them that their prayers can be heard just as well from
yes, I'm building a church. Also, spare the crisis. I can pay. Wow, I can pay a lot to finish this instantly. Nope, 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 nope. Too expensive. I try how it works. Was it about something I said previously? Oh, I don't have this kind of money. Okay, I think our industry is finally booming. A beautiful... Like, how do you determine a beautiful spot? Oh, actually... I can imagine this could be a beautiful spot. Okay, so let's say this will be a beautiful spot. Right here. And let's turn this into a tourist attraction. There's one person needs to work around here. I think I might need to build a road towards there. No, not from here, like from here. There we go. I think it's always really horrible. Actually, how about a couple more attractions? What will happen if I actually build a souvenir shop around here? Dang it, can't fit it. Is that a bad space for a tourist shop? T-shirts, arts and crafts. Actually, I can choose T-shirts, arts and crafts. Yeah, I'll invite everyone so far. Rebel thread. Uh-oh. No. Museum. Whatever. Tourism attractions, cocktail bar, beachside. No, more like a education media. No. Entertainment. A pub. Yeah, there we go. A drinking spot. She would mean that I would need a bit of housing around here. Actually, let's build a tenement right here. Maybe build something around here. Wasn't there a spot where I could mine something around here? No, not here. Not even salt mine? Welfare and economy. Nope. Food and resources. Salt mine. No, nothing. Okay, well, let's see what will happen. No, I'm not giving away the new Call of Duty. No, sorry. Also, what does it mean I'm not currently online? Twitch is trying to screw me up. Sorry. Love the music. Still love the music. Hey, TTM XMP. Does that nickname mean something? Whatever it means, Halo, welcome. Thanks for a follow. Papa B, indeed. And I'm pretty sure actually with this, we have hit 100 followers. So wow, you are either my 100th follower or 101 follower. So thanks very much. And we're giving away a game, so exclamation point Advent in the chat to learn more about it. And exclamation point giveaway to enter. We'll be giving away that game at the end of the stream in about 2 hours. And yeah, playing Tropico. Just we have a lot of money, so I can actually start building more crap. Or I mean, I said crap, I mean stuff. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be built. Actually, maybe a couple of farms here. This actually looks a great spot for a farm. These ones also, like, I never know. Can I plop it on the top of everything? Can I not plop it on top of everything? Could never understand. Let's plop it somewhere around there. And maybe start our industry around here. And another dock here, maybe? It means whatever you want it to mean. TTMXMP. Turbo toasted, massive, extreme monkey pile driver. There we go. Regardless of what it means that or not, I'm going with it. Oh, Yasmin. Yasmin with a shower. Dang it. You do that. Oh, dang it. By the way, I built the construction office here. Everything... Oh, not everything here has been built, so good news. Elections, lots of export... Okay, I really need to start. Foreign office. Actually, immigration office. Let's build some of our government buildings and get some quests going. And that is immigration office, foreign office. Ooh, it's big. So let's plop it, let's say, here. High school is there. I'll also drop a grade school, because again, we are getting monies. Lots and lots of monies. And yeah, Tropico is great. Like, I haven't played the city building game.
Simply not enough.
Okay, immigration office, on it. So yeah, I haven't played these city building games in a long while. My last one, I think, was like SimCity 4, maybe. Like, ages ago. And now I sort of started this, and I love it. I haven't played any of the other Tropico games. I've heard people saying that Tropico 3 is the one they like. Specifically, I think it was Digital Bacon. But I'm loving it so far. It's great. Like, It's I scratched an itch. I scratched an itch I didn't know I had. Build new 2 guard stations. Yes, I think I'll do that. And export bauxite. Actually, sorry. Her voice is just. What's that? This bauxite? Ah, that's the problem. Right, there was a mine. I can build a mine, but that mine will be right on top of my existing building. Okay, there we go. And also, it requires a road, if I saw correctly. So, road. Plop. There we go. Would appreciate a quick, or not a quick build, but at least some buildings around there. And also there and everywhere. Attractions. I'll drop a balloon ride here somewhere. Balloon ride. Tourism. Nope. Attractions. I'm pretty sure they have a souvenir shop, right? That was the souvenir shop. Yep. Attractions. Cocktail bar. They don't have a cocktail bar just yet. Let's do that. Like right on the beach. Plop. Paste macro. Do you have I love Tropico macro on the button, like on the hotkey? Is that why you're posting it all the time? Actually, I think I'll demolish some of these shanties. Housing quality is absolutely horrid. So let's remove that at some point. And education meet, actually, we have enough money. Let's put another college, or another education facility, a college. Okay, and these ones I really need to destroy, so I think it's infrastructure demolish. Oh. Changes to a bomb sign. So every single one of these that's not occupied. And on top of it, let's plop a house. So a tenement. I still feel like here would be a best idea for it. Plop. Yeah, I have a macro that pushes up and enter. Okay. So I love dancing to this music, it's just great. Poor healthcare was responsible for 3 deaths this year. Yes, I know, so I better hire a person to heal people. And you are, sir?
The Tropico youth is on the wrong path. They need to be schooled.
No, actually, no, I'll dismiss that, sorry. Okay, these are being destroyed, good. A church, please, like, build it a little bit faster. I would really appreciate it. Let's check if we can hire anyone. There's always someone for defense. There are always soldiers, but these suck, I think. So let's not. You lady is okay. She's okay. Any other quick edicts we can issue? Food for people, not yet. Social security. Again, we're doing like really great on money right now. So we might be okay. We can actually might be okay for a moment. Minister of Education for Literacy Program, Economy and Tourism. This is actually good. We need... Yeah, I need a lot of these. Minister of Economy... Yeah, Minister of Economy is the main thing that I need. Spring break package requires pub, airport, or aerodrome. I thought like one of the 3, but no, I'm pretty sure pub is required and then one of the like aerial thingies. Okay, what was the last one? Defense. Yeah, defense I never do. Although the rebel problem sometimes it's, shall we say, problematic. Okay, with the amount of money that we have, let's indeed grab an army base. I know it's expensive, but I'd say it's important. This road leads absolutely nowhere. I have absolutely no idea what it does. I'd say the good place for the army might be around here, somewhere. Actually, maybe like right around here. That's an army base, and another would be armory, where the generals are being made, like babies. And the guard station, not enough generals, okay, fine. And I need to start making my people happy, oh yes. So maybe let's build a marketplace to distribute some food around. Like closer to where our homes are, there we go. Houses. Rebel threat decreased. Fantastic. Like, why is there... Again, mine. Nothing here. Resources. Salt mine. There was some salt around, but nowhere around here. So I don't understand that at all. There's salt here. Actually, why not indeed set up a salt mine right here? We are building a road towards there anyway. So why not just do that? Really? Like, come on. There we go. Fantastico. Or Tropico, whatever. High school female workers, really? Oh, okay, well, let's hire some from abroad. Only one person is needed for the beach site, uneducated. But we need a high school people to sell stuff. Well, I guess. I assume. What about tourists? How many tourists are we getting? Elections? Okay. Hot issue. A religion. Have we still haven't built a church? That could be the reason why it's sucky. Religious, yeah, religious people hate me. And make a promise, build a church. We're already building it, so it's easy. Do I have Tropico 5? No. Only Tropico 4. I thought I have Tropico 5, but nope. Papaya, bananas, pineapples, jewels, locks, lumber, and furniture. Not yet. I'm not building any of that. I'm exporting coffee. And soon bauxite and maybe some other stuff, but not this. There's the church. There's the church that I promised to people. Easy, like, I'm a great politician. I promise something, I immediately build it. Yeah, lack of priest. I know I'm hiring one as we speak. Blimp raid, ethnic enclave. Oh, actually, this could be nice if I put it right next to this spot. I might still just fail this completely. But who knows? There we go. Finally, we have some builders around here. Army base, armory. Really, at this rate, I should build a house. Haven't I built a house previously? A tenement, there we go. It's being built. Because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff around here. And tourists are being brought here. Fantastic. Poor healthcare still. Dang it.
God is my witness that we will build a church in Tropico during my next mandate.
Okay, well, yeah, exactly what we're doing. Let's build a power plant around here. I think I should grab some electricity going. Bam, there we go. Again, please, quick, high priority and even, like, yeah, go there. There we go. Those are exports. What about this? Build 5 new gardens.
I don't mean to criticize, but the
maybe later. Maybe later. Tropico's army too small. Working on it. Thank you very much. These buildings are specifically for that, so don't you worry. We have a construction bureau right here, and yet still these places are not being built. I could never understand it. We might build another house again. You can see how this can... I've already built like, what, 5 at least, 5, 6, 7 apartment buildings. I've saved 50% on each of them. So you can imagine I can get technically like free buildings just by saving 50% on each one of them. It's great. Yeah, overall happiness slowly on the rise. How are we on this? High school, people are learning.
My dear,
I'm getting 94% of the votes. I'm not sure what the other candidate is, but he or she sucks. Absolutely.
Presidente, there was a clash in the Third World between armed forces supporting the US and the USSR. What should we do?
This actually, yeah, the horrible thing. It continues even still to this day. The fact that US and not USSR but Russia are fighting on the territory of third world countries. We like both of them, but let's see. Okay, let's not completely spoil the relationship with USSR, because if I spoil it with USSR, it drops quite low, I think. So Let's spoil the US relations just a little bit.
Presidente.
Yep, hello, hello, hello. Smoked beef actually could be nice. I might think about it. So, you suggest, that's food, like, that's free food. Or almost free food. I can build, like, a couple of farms right around here, inside there. Or maybe there could be another spot. Not here. My potential industry. I'm assuming those are places where there's a lot of grass. Is where the cattle should be made. Made again. It's not exactly made. Here could be nice. Again, I'll destroy a couple of trees, unfortunately. Sorry, lost for a second. Ranch. And one resource, another ranch, please. There we go. Police station, really? Oh yeah, this is a hotspot. I better build a police station. And police station needs a road, which I think we can provide in between these buildings, right? Road. Yeah, there we go. Again, I would appreciate if this gets built quickly.
Congratulations, Presidente.
I have won the elections. Oh, what a surprise. I always do. Just a quick spoiler, I always do. Actually, let's take this then, smoked beef. Since I'm doing this. Gardens. Speaking of which, how do my how do environments love me? A bunch. Actually, that gardens give you happiness, if I'm not mistaken. How is it? How expensive is it? Oh, 50. Like, it's nothing. I can build it, like, everywhere. Not really, but almost everywhere. Like, 1, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. Let's build a couple around here. God knows this place needs some beautifying and beautying up. Here, and... Can I fit one there? No, dang it, can't. Eh, let's just place it there. There. Objective complete. Ah, that was specifically the one for 5 gardens. I don't even have to... Oh, they're placed immediately. Right, they're placed immediately. Fantastic. Well, I hope people are happier as a result. I still... No, not you, sir. I keep misclicking that little icon to the left, which is like, use my avatar in the game. I'm specifically interested about the people and the amount of houses that they have. Homeless people, 6. Why? There are 12 open housing family slots. I don't understand it. Let's build another house because I see a shack here, I see a shack here. Yep. But I might already need to build another house just because it's people are arriving so quickly. Let's build. Yeah, and shacks here. Really? No one too far away? I find that strange. That's our power plant, slowly chugging along. That's my place. Let's double check. Someone with excellent skills, I'd prefer. Or at least everything at good. I do believe after good comes excellent. So good is also good. Where do we just find... this time I don't see a time limit.
Most glorious Presidente. Everything about you should be grand, including your palace.
Buy all palace upgrades. So loyalists are respect me, capitalists don't like me. Loyalists, over a respect 93. Wow, that's the highest. Oh, loyalists actually don't like me that much right now. The thing is, with the upgrades to my palace, it's what, 5,000, 12,000, 22,000. It's quite expensive. But then again, I might as well take it. Plus magnifique. So 1, 2, 3. Objective completed. I pissed off the capitalist just a little bit, but still, the respect is in total quite great. Present a mausoleum is a great thing, but it costs 30,000. That's way too much. Okay. I don't know, I need more builders, but I have them. Tenement police station, they're building it. Slowly but surely. But it seems like people from here are going all the way to the tenement over here or over there. Which I think is a waste of time. An absolute waste of time. Oh, great. We have a power plant. So we can finally do some stuff. For example, if I'm not mistaken, our health situation currently is abyssal. Healthcare quality 34, entertainment sucks, religion quality, housing quality, everything sucks ass. Yes, I said it. Completely sucks ass. So let's place a hospital here. Or somewhere. I'm sure that's a good spot. Or I can place it there, actually. Let's just place it here. Again, there might be a smarter way of placing buildings. I'm doing like something. Not exactly sure what exactly am I doing. Cathedral, too early for cathedral. Customs office. Oh, that's actually good. Oh, I don't even know what to build. Rather exports or tourist fees. Actually, tourist fees might be better. Hey, Yasmin, welcome back. Hope your shower was full with water, I guess. Let's build another government office right around here. Give 5,000 to China, improves our relations. China neutral, increase price of canned goods. Like, don't care that much about canned goods. I don't produce any. I'm starting to think we should start doing this. So save a little bit of money, like 50,000, I'd say. And then start doing the industry around here. So there are 2 mines here, I can place docks and can build another touristy zone around here. I think it's all great. Actually, speaking of which, maybe I should go for a cannery. Oh, that's actually expensive. Fish, coffee, and pineapple, because I'm producing fish, I'm producing coffee, I'm pretty sure. Might be a good idea, actually. So, infrastructure, nope. Industry, cannery. Build cannery. What could be a good spot for it? A couple of factories around here. Right next to the docks. Actually, why not? And then another, I'd say another fisherman's wharf. I feel like this is a good spot for another one. Build that. High school workers. Yeah, that's the problem. I need high school workers for that. But pretty sure another tenement should go. I still haven't built this one. And this one still also needs to be high priority. Again, everything high priority. As high priority as it can possibly get. Which means nothing ever gets done. Like, see, a ton of buildings, millions of buildings, I would even say, that need to be built. And also my biggest problem, I always promise, like, let's save our money, and then I spend it all. All of it. Hello mission. Increase entertainment to 60. Ooh, quite low. What's our idea on entertainment? Pubs, childhood museums, restaurants, cabarets, nightclubs, casinos, movie theaters, gourmet restaurants, sport complexes, zoos. Museum of Modern Art. That's where actually a lot of this stuff tourists also visit. Which I think is a great idea to plop somewhere in the touristy area. Another pub. A childhood museum already have there. Restaurant. Actually, let's place a restaurant. Right around here where there's like a dead space. Can't place anything else. It's quite cheap, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, maybe I should stop for a moment. Because I was going crazy on building stuff. Good, a missile now. No. I'd rather wait for someone who's excellent, really, really good. Oh, look at those. Anteaters. Can't click on them. Some birds. Actually, what about the wildlife? Have now look around. Some of the intro videos for this game did show the animals. Look at that, a turtle! A turtle! Again, can't click it. Plenty of birds, more birds. Tourists have arrived on the island, more turtles. Birds, turtles, turtles, birds. Sorry. Turtles all the way here, wow. Just taking a good look at our island, really. I've never taken time to, like, stop and smell the roses. Maybe it's a good idea to stop and smell the roses. Okay, is there anything I'm forgetting? Okay, hospital, police, high priority. I guess not. Okay, let's go with the mines then. Mine, iron mine right around here. Maybe connected to a road. Yes, I will do that. For resources, mine, gold. Look at that. Plop. Also, I think that's infrastructure, right? Dock. It's quite actually cheap, like 6,000 for a dock. That's nothing, I'd say. Construction time extended. Rough terrain, really. You're kidding me. I want it to line up well. Okay, infrastructure, road. Whoop. I think this is good. This is good. This is also good. And then all the way there. Dang it, I built a thing there. So the placement is now quite horrible. There we go. This is really far away. So I might have a problem. And this one, let's have it as a tourist trap. No one's working in there just yet, but I think that'll change soon. So a house here. And maybe a house here later on. Food and resources, Fisherman's Wharf. Let's say this is a great spot for that exactly. Let's go absolutely bananas and build another one. Then right next to it, a tourism dock. This also needs a road, but we'll bring it right now. I'm going crazy, like, this is the first time I've really gone absolutely bananas on all of this stuff. Tourism motel. Please and thank you. Again, I just plop it on the beach, then right next to it will be a... Let's not spend too much again, because previously I've been known... Oh, just only one. Interesting. Well, beachside anyway. Let's start with that. And attract people with something else. Well, only one balloon ride. This sucks. Well, then a souvenir shop and... Can I build it here? What a shame. I can build it here though. Right next to the beach.
It is my unfortunate duty to inform you that you cannot achieve this record. Proud generations of us Van Hoofs have held the record in our family.
My daughter has been a junior mustache champion for years, and now she can finally compete in the women's category. She is the one that should get the record. If you don't stop this foolishness at once, I will have the UN issue a very strict derogatory note against your country. I think this is a joke on the fact that UN can never punish a country. They just can say, ooh, your country is very, very bad. We are not happy with your country. And nothing else. They don't have any power, UN. Which is actually a shame. But it is what it is. Some more infrastructurino leading towards there. And I'm pretty sure I already need like 1 billion of houses. Plop, right across the road. And maybe this is a good spot actually to build a little bit more of infrastructure, but this could be like a start of a problem where I'm building way too much and suddenly I have no money. This has happened before, and it is a problem. Team's office garage, Team's office garage, I'm thinking construction office. Because guess what? All this crap needs to be built. Actually, quick build on this one. And stop for a moment. Because again, I'm doing way too much. Hey, come on, build the balloon right. What the hell? I mean...
Presidente, something extraordinary happened. Our Minister of Foreign Affairs has managed to solve the practically unsolvable New York Times crossword puzzle.
The international diplomatic community is in awe of our minister's intelligence and as a result has decided to increase their support for our nation. You'll receive double foreign aid for the next year. Again, I love the fact if you hire smart people for your foreign for your ministry, they will do great things. Oh, actually, Brisa Flores might be a good one. Interior. Like, I'm pretty sure like our Minister of Foreign Affairs. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. So economy, Brisa Flores, intelligence is again high. So it's good, and I can do some economy edicts, right? Requires a bunch of stuff. This stocks, next 3 years, increases crime, no print money, no. Pollution factory, that's good, but maybe later. Something that is, like, goes on for a lot of time. Airport or airdrome? It's like, okay, I can build an airport, and obviously that's too expensive, but airdrome is it like a cheaper, or maybe it's a version from something else? Like there's a modern times expansion, maybe that's it. Also, cement factory I feel should be built around here somewhere, like even right around here. It's quite important building that came with a DLC if I'm not mistaken, but is quite good. Build times increased, and I get faster building times plus the exports. I mean, that's a win-win in my eyes.
Calamity, Presidente! I've seen a picture of the Van Hoof girl, and she is truly frightening. There is no way we can beat her, honestly.
It is time for drastic measures. We must send a squad comprised of Tropico's best and most courageous men to infiltrate the Van Hoof mansion and shave that mustache. Love the humor. Have 7 soldiers worth 30,000. I am trying to build a freaking army base. So maybe if El Presidente... Oh, El Presidente is already here, actually. He hasn't moved anywhere. I think he was stuck here at the power plant.
Presidente, that Hooves woman is trying to stop us.
She has made it hard for us to get building materials. As a result, our buildings are 50% more expensive. Horror! Okay. Let's get to the end of the year. I want to make sure that we get, like, I want to see that double 4 and 8, and then we will take a break. We're streaming for an hour. Everyone needs a break. You need a break. I need a break. I think it's about time. And yeah, don't forget, the giveaway is currently happening. I'm giving away a copy of Chrome Squad. So exclamation point Advent to learn more about it, or exclamation point giveaway just to enter. Okay, I will need 4 and 8. And then another save. Financial aid, great. Exports suck.
Comrade Presidente, why must our citizens starve?
Yeah, that's the default one. Anyway, I hope the music continues to play as we go on a short break. So I'll see you in just a short while. After 5 or so minutes, grab a drink, stretch, go wherever you need to go, and be back in there when we'll continue Tropico and the quest to play everything in my Steam library. See you in a bit. Doing my little jam dance. As always. As always, my first appearance on camera after a break or at the start of the stream must be accompanied with a jam dance. Jam dance is a simple dance, as you can see, everyone can do this. And it's also very, very silly. Okay, prepare Elite Soldier Squad. Elite Soldier Squad. I'm pretty sure these are just standard ones. How's our ranchers are doing? No one's building them. Disappointed. No one's building anything, really. Situation on the housing, please. Homeless people, 2 open housing slots, a lot, so what is your freaking deal? The answer to that is blowing in the wind, my friend. The answer is blowing in the wind. Still such a sucky amount. Is that a canning factory? Whoa, that's a lot. Wow. Production, please, and infrastructure, electric substation. Excuse me. Oh, wow. I really, like, misplaced it. And it still needs to be built. Wow.
Surprise, Presidente, and even stranger, a good surprise.
A good surprise. The nations of the world hate Brunhilde von Hoof so much that they have collected $20,000 as a token of gratitude for crossing her. I'd say yes. Hey, Wilfred Coda hater! It's fine, you didn't even change the music on the break. No, actually, the game provides me with the music. So why should I? What is up, Wolfric? I've came back by your channel. Only now I've realized or only then I've realized you are from North America. So unfortunately, I won't be able to catch your streams live, but I watched the VOD of you playing Final Fantasy. Oh, again, impossible crossword puzzle. We had again get some 4 and 8. It's going just fine. Our place in Tropico is booming. Definitely booming. We're getting some mad money. And everything else is also great. Here a little spot that we will be building soon. No one's building anything though. So yeah, and we're still doing giveaways, so if you wish to join for another game, feel free to. You can learn about the game I'm currently giving away if you type in !Advent in the chat, obviously. Not just anywhere. Like if you put it in Google, it doesn't work. Okay, I need doctors working around here. Manage. No, it's like 20 here, 20. This doctor, there's one doctor that just moves between these 2 buildings. That's silly. That's just silly. Why not? Hey, I'm a generous guy. If I don't care who is getting happy after getting those games. Well, maybe I do, but with bad people, for example, I'll never know. Ooh, this could be a problem, only because I can't really place it. A lot of objects are blocking the construction. I'm doing my best Godfather impression, I think. Yeah, I can't build it up there. Should be at the interesting spot. Yeah, the closest one I think is, if not here. Yeah, even if I rotate it, I think. Really, like... I'm pretty sure it's like square. So, whichever way I place it, it'll be the same. Just trying to bring some power to that spot. I might also be interested in bringing some power around here as well. Actually, why exactly am I bringing the power to there? Ah, because this building needs to be connected to the electrical grid for me to get this upgrade. I hope you saw the part with me panicking in the video. No, unfortunately I didn't. You were... Dang it, what exactly you were doing? I remember you laughing about something. So I'm assuming that definitely wasn't the panicking part. At this rate, actually, I can start doing... Can't find it, though. Economy Minister passed away. Dang it, that was like... She was great. Why? Is my healthcare still horrible? I need more doctors. God knows I need more doctors. And I need more... frigging fricking. Yeah, still poor healthcare. Like, I need more schools, I need more everything. I need soldiers, there we go, at least this is built, but the problem is, I don't have any generals. That's the problem. Cement factory, power plant. Yeah, slowly getting through this mission. Have plenty of money. Speaking of which, guard stations still need generals. Also, oh, before I forget, please, before I forget, weather station. Before it really bit us in the butt that we didn't build it. And actually, not truthful reports, but always sunny. Just bring more tourists and immigrants to the island. I'm pretty sure I'll need it. Like, why not? Police station, okay. Actually, police station, let's check on the crime. Might be interested in already plopping a police station. No, not a prison. Too early for that. But a police station around here. Just to reduce the crime in this spot. Eek. There we go. This can be like low priority. Still no one's building anything. Come on. Build a house at least. Like a house which will mean that there will be people around. Maybe even those people who work here. I think it's pretty important. Tenement, another tenement, fantastic. Just nothing is being built. That's a problem. And yeah, tell your friends about it. We have giveaways. Games are being given away left and right. Okay, healthcare is still the problem number one. Housing. Really? There's still a problem with houses. I can solve the housing problem quite quickly. What? Okay, housing. For starters, let's praise again the group that respects me the lowest, which I think is capitalists. Why is that? I'll never know. And make a promise, higher average wage. I might screw up this one. No, Fatal won't be participating. Because you already have too many games to play. I can either pick nothing, and then like don't promise nothing, so don't expect nothing from me. But I'm pretty sure people say like the president didn't promise us anything, like riot, or I can promise high average wage, and I won't be able to. Yeah, I'd rather issue it like this. And the housing situation is slowly being solved, but like one homeless person. So what is the problem? What exactly is the problem? People are still living in shanties, which I'm surprised, because we have houses. Like people. We have houses, even those that are not fully occupied.
This is progress.
Progress indeed. Applause, applause. Yay, and all that. Okay, let's build a house.
About the so-called rebels on our island.
Soldiers and their families don't pay rent, so people are living here, the soldiers specifically, which is good.
Themselves as its liberators. Because of their nihilistic ways, all our efforts to create improved housing conditions.
I should build residential buildings. There's one. I'm trying to. There are 2 mines that should start working. Instead, they aren't. I think at some rate I just should buy something here. 1,000 for a tourist dock, yes. And then maybe... Nope, too expensive. Garage. Could be good. Okay, 2,000. Is there another, like, 1,000 building? 3,000, too expensive. 4,000, too expensive. 4,000 as well. So Teamster's office right now is winning. Oh, this could be quickly built. Although, am I spending, like, too much money on things that can be built as is? I just want to bring as much people around here as possible. Cathedral. Okay, I got you. Okay, let's build this. Let's build the apartment and then let the rest be built automatically. I hope people will finally start coming here. Specifically the apartments, I think, might be important. But yeah, construction office, like, people... The constructors are here, finally. Builders, rather, not the constructors. Lego is a constructor. People are people. What's this? Not enough power. Oh, okay, I see. I see the situation. Because no one is working the freaking power plant.
My dear Presidente.
Not getting as many votes as last time, but it's still good. I have the money. I definitely have the money. I just don't have the builders. We won the elections. Yes, thank you, Penultimo. We are just great. We are fan-freaking-tastic, I'd even say. Luxury liner. Ooh, it's freaking expensive again. Marina, Ferris wheel. There's an earthquake. That's the thing. I didn't manage to build a freaking weather station.
The earthquake is over, Presidente.
Oh, sorry. Booped the microphone. Okay, I'm assuming the buildings that were destroyed are either here. There it is. And another, I wouldn't be surprised if it's here. Yeah, there it is. Like, I was trying to. You saw it. The weather station was placed here before. It's just only now they have started finishing it. Oh, brother. Okay, let's build a power substation like the farthest away I can possibly get it. And maybe... quick build. No, that's expensive. Not enough power still. Yeah, dang it. But the moment people graduate from high school and maybe even graduate from the college, I'll have a lot of people who can finally work these factories, these power stations. By the way, power station? Yeah, college education, that's a problem. The thing that allows us to control the, like, if skilled workers come to this place is still not being built. Also, I should stop doing this. Sorry, that's me punching my my spoon. Oh, brother. Garage is overloaded. Okie dokie. I'll do so in a second. Garage right around. Like, why not here? Maybe on the other end, like somewhere around here. Might just build it quickly. No one is around here. I'd rather hire someone. And then this... Earthquakes, right? Tornadoes and hurricanes I'll also buy. Not enough money? Oh no, I misclicked. And this needs power, okay. Like, the quicker I can guard myself from all these natural disasters, the better. Otherwise I have to rebuild the buildings constantly. I can have human casualties, which, like, I definitely don't need. My builders are still building something far away. Like, why? They're building depots around this place. Here and here. No, my builders are going like miles away. Not even sure what they're building. I can obviously click on it, not you, and see. Flash freezer, please. Garage. Yeah, construction office. Active projects, none. None, despite, look at that. 1 and 2, they need to build this. Sorry, I always complain about my builders being lazy, but it is the fact. It is the fact that they are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Needs electricity. Not enough generals. I know. I'm trying to teach some generals around here. Again, no people on the army base, so... Again, college male workers... I'll hire another one, but... This is not good. Oh yeah, and we need another one of these. Education good. Might even hire the good person. Intelligence below average. Oh, look at those. Jose Samuel, who are you right now? Like, can I click on you? Well, I've just clicked on him.
Buenos días.
You were previously... I don't know who he was. That's the problem. I can't see his previous job. Below average intelligence, I'd say no. And I'd rather have at least some above average. Exceptional, below average, poor... Like, no. Not yet. This tenement still hasn't been built. This tenement hasn't been built. Marketplace has been standing there for ages, I think. At least hospital. Oh, not you, sir. At least the hospital is working and has people in it. Foreign exports, no exports. Why are there no exports? I'm producing millions of stuff. Like, this cannery is full. Knowing that it's full, actually, let's build another one. Industry cannery. And watch for shacks, because there might be some popping up. 98, 68. Might build another house in a moment. Because, yeah, there will be many more jobs around here. So, housing. Tenement, please. And just waiting. I need to prepare soldiers, but I can't. Guard stations is a quest. Oh, I can build a guard station. Somewhere in the city, maybe. Or right next to the docks where people are arriving. Just like thematically. Where could I possibly build those? I need only 2 soon. Why not build them where it thematically is relevant? Yep. In the water? No? Really? You got... Oh, there we go. They agreed to go in the water. Fantastic. Okay, and again, easy on the money. Financial aid, thank you. Let's look at our stats. Overall happiness. Religion quality. Shabby. So yeah, they asked for a cathedral like ages ago. I still haven't delivered. Salt mine, still nothing. Actually, might build a housing. 3 families, small house, tenement. House, 2 families, mansion, too much. Shanty sucks. Oh, everything's still 50% expensive. That's the thing. Yeah, that lady is still making everything 50% expensive. More expensive, rather. So our discount on the tenements isn't even working right now. That is the problem. Cattle farms. Cattle ranches still not built. Mine still not being built. Plantation coffee, like who cares, right? I'm tired of setting everything as high priority because nothing is being built. There's nothing. Foreign office, customs office, no! No, no, no. Finally this house is being built. Hallelujah. I can plop another builder's office, maybe that's the problem. Maybe we do indeed need another constructions office. I can destroy it. Dang, 2 families live there. Like, why? Pick a different spot to live. You have apartments around here. They're less expensive, and housing quality is so much better. So, like, why not? Hey, kids are being taught. Fantastic. Another school, I think, will be just fine. Infrastructure, okay, construction of whatever. Really? Had the train can be flattened. Yeah, that's a problem. A regular problem, it seems. There we go. Please, people, like, leave these shanties. Oh.
I don't like garbage dumps, Presidente. They're smelly and gross and very unnatural.
Okay, we have a pollution
but there
problem.
Is something I dislike even more. Mounds
Garbage
of
dump,
waste near our homes.
or anti-litter ordinance and pollution standards. Actually, pollution standards I'm okay with.
I'm busy ruling.
Yes, I know. Pollution standards requires Minister of Economy, which has died previously. That's the problem. I still don't like any of those people. I wouldn't give them the job. That's for sure. Okay, construction office. Please, at least the construction office, build it faster. And these ones, if you can. Like, my industry is standing doing nothing. And this as well. Garage garage could also be nice. Guard station, I think it'll wait. Never would have thought that my biggest problem really would be not the money, not the crime, rebels. Although last mission, again, there were a lot of problems with the money and with the rebels. But my biggest problem would be, guess what? People, my builders not being able to build. How does that work? I don't know. Financial aid, fantastic. I'm looking around, trying to remember whether there were any other projects that I was interested in. Oh, yes, since she said where is it, by the way? Infrastructure? Yeah, garbage dump. Oh, wow, that place is a dump. Let me tell you that. Wow, what a dump. Somehow fit it here. I'm pretty sure everything is in the way. So let's put there. Recycling. It's more expensive, but it will do more. It was, again, infrastructure, garbage dump. Here, I think I wanted to place the other one. Plop. And finally, infrastructure, garbage dump. Here, not yet, although... Eventually it'll be needed. Okay, that's good. Oh. Welfare and economy. Or government? Fire station. I don't think I haven't had a need for it just yet. But just in case. Just in case, a fire station. I have 3 modes. Cat and tree housing quality of the nearby buildings. Okay. Special training. The upkeep and building inspection, special training. Job quality is decreased. Let's not decrease their job quality. They're working hard as is. Although on our island where nothing is happening, maybe they aren't working as hard. College, we have people. High school, we have people. Grade school, we have tons of little kids. So I'm assuming, yeah, another thing that I wanted to do was to build a grade school. Actually, let's expedite it just a little bit. When you immigrant, Freda left with no experts. I'm surprised. I'm still surprised that we're somewhere not giving experts. I wouldn't be surprised if it's... well, I'm a bit surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is the one that's not giving me any money because there are no industry around. Please, motel. At least the motel. Everything else around it's like almost okay. The resources... Actually, might be interested in building some farms around here. Not plantations, actually. Food and resources, ranch, please. Fish is also nice, I think. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot the fact that the cattle isn't actually liking it around here, right? Yeah, there's only a limit. I'm pretty sure this is where the grass is where they like to be. And grass isn't exactly found in those places. Dang it. So again, food and resources. Originally, we're currently producing a coffee and coffee. Yeah, well, food and resources, I guess. Corn, papaya, and all that crap. Papaya. Papaya's nice. This could be, again, the industrial corner right around here. Humid areas. Pretty sure we can't eat sugar. I can produce it, obviously. But we can't exactly eat it. Alright, so, let's say like this. Food and resources, farm, and corn farm. Then, let's say farm and banana. This will be our, like, biggest production spot. Food and resources, and another farm for bananas. And let's see, can we do papayas around here? Oh, yes, we can. You betcha. You betcha booty we can. Maybe I'm overdoing this. Chances are I'm really overdoing this. But hey, I'm having fun placing all these little farms. There we go. Let's stop with this and actually let's build another house. Because, wow, this would be a lot of farms that will be in need of building. And I spent a ton of money. And we have all these missions, which are not being built. A tourist dock has no workers. Why? I have people around here. And tourist dock really requires uneducated workers. Don't tell me I've actually built so many buildings. I have 0 unemployed people. Wow. 1 homeless person. Like, where the hell is he? But I have so much stuff. Wow. I'm surprised. Yeah, some of those plans that I've started back there, maybe I should put a little pause on them. Because I'm just doing way too much. And yeah, almost for the first time ever, I have no unemployed people. Everyone has a job on my island, which is a fantastic thing, actually. He's certainly not at home. Well, yes. He's working.
Peace and love, dear Presidente.
No, sorry. I know what you will ask me to do, and I'll say no. The mines are quite important, I feel, to our business. I'll make them better. Bauxite production, iron production increased, and iron and bauxite production increased by... This should be all nice. This should be all fine and dandy. But yeah. Where's that building that brings more people in?
Presidente, the environmentalists are...
Oh my god, the cement action is being... I need to improve the whatchamacallit with them. The relationship with them. Let's see how we can do. Maybe there will be a mission, like a small mission to appease them by building something or doing something. But wow. We are building a lot of stuff, and this is slower than I intended it to be. This is not really working. And I'm surprised that with the 2 docks, we are still not bringing enough people. It could be the fact that our immigration office is still not built. There it is. Finally. Someone needs to work in there. Again, high school and college, I'd say, is better. Although, right now, I might actually want open. Just so that I get as many new immigrants as possible. Just to make sure that people are starting to live here. I'm pretty sure at this spot I already need another tenement. Because, like, look at the amount of stuff that's around here. Like, so many people need to service all these places. They will fill 1 building easily. Already filled 1 building easily. I have some... Well, some extra money. Let's build another building there. Tourists. Our tourism industry, I wouldn't exactly say it's booming. Like, lifetime 15,000. Souvenir shop, like, selling almost nothing. Look at that souvenir shop. $166. Motel is going, wow. Yeah, both of these motels are crazy. Elections, still winning. Hot issue. Religion. But the cathedral is expensive. Okay, let's do religious, yeah, because I think the environmentalists absolutely hate me. Okay, actually, religion, environment. Although it's a question, lists, factions, like a list. There we go. Support El Presidente, strongly for El Presidente. Environmentalists. Detractors, like what's detractors? Like the ones who don't care. Like diehard supporters for environmentalists are really not that many. In a way, I shouldn't fight for pleasing like these 4 or 9 people. I should fight hard for, let's say, 9 and 23, or like the ones that are there a lot of. So I get I get a feeling like majority of these people don't really care for any faction. They're just there. Housing. Okay, let's see religion, because again, they are disliking me just a little bit. Low pollution. Cathedral build. Okay, let's promise them to build a cathedral, which was around here. 30,000. Wow, I thought it was 20,000. That lady's still making everything worse for me.
dire times we have managed
More farms, ranches, fishing wharfs. Guess what? I'm trying to. Fishing wharf. Fishing wharf.
Salute you for that fact.
Farms, like a ton of them. I'm trying to build them. You saw me.
I must warn you about the so-called rebels on our island. Those are anarchists who
Again,
broke
not the mine, but the
territories
plantation. Oh, well, okay, coffee is not the thing. These ranches,
because of their
please.
nihilistic ways, God has forsaken
Construction office. Okay, I have one,
in a
thankfully.
morally destitute state. Through the years of my presidency,
And garbage dumps obviously need to be built, not just like sit there, but be built.
alas, I am nothing but a humble servant. And you
Okay, let's raise the priority.
employers. Now is the time to express my gratitude for the
Starvation. Wow, we are indeed losing people. 6 victims last year. And I hope these are not the smartest people in our nation. Oh, good, exceptional, good. She is great, actually. Let's grab her for economy. Him for education. And no one from interior just yet. Education, literacy program, please. Sensitivity training, not yet. Economy, tourism. 3 years, 3 years. Print money, no. Building permit, that's not it. Pollution standards. Let's pass this because environmentalists will love me.
We will win.
And right on here, interior. Nothing interests me. This. Now I can actually get a discount for power plants and that's like silly. ISR, national instrument lower, blah blah blah. See, again, 2,000. How many airports and power plants will I build? One airport, like one power plant more. I don't think that's worth it. Oh, great! Wow, look at that. How many girls have finished college? Fantastic. Our power plant is at maximum capacity, I feel right now. Okay, plop and plop. Let's upgrade this spot. You have electricity. Eco protesters. Yeah, my cement factory is still being blockaded. Which sucks, obviously. But it's not the end of the world. Looking for places to upgrade. I can upgrade my living spots. But doesn't seem to be... Obviously these spaces. But this thing needs to be connected to the grid.
My dear
No fraud. No. Infrastructure. How about another power plant? How much did it cost? 25,000. No, I can't afford it. Ooh. Careful. I really need to finish that mission about the soldiers. Because that lady is stopping me from getting good cheap buildings. But surprisingly enough, like, people don't want to be in the army.
No me interesa.
Oh, you're in the army now. Nationalists don't like me anymore. Job quality, no. Let's keep the quality as is. Like, army base will establish your dominance region. Will also provide your soldiers with good housing. Yes, one general is enough. But the question is, taking out which, where are my guard houses? Like, remember I built a couple of guard houses, right? Guard stations.
Sir, the army.
Alright, I built them right next... I started building them right next to here. Right next to the docks, and they never got built. Oh, homeless person. Because I have, like, 3 houses here, 2 houses, and none of them is being built. People are getting rebellious. At least we're getting farms. Thank God. With the amount of people here, I might actually build a tenement. Because there will be a ton of people. Alright, Wilfred, thanks for stopping by. Have fun playing some Destiny. Shoot some whatever it is that you're shooting in that game. And I'll see you around. Do tell me if you will be streaming streaming anytime soon, so at least I'll look at the VOD. See how that goes. How close are you to finishing Final Fantasy, by the way? Garage is overloaded. Even this one's overloaded. I'll build one at the bottom, maybe. Infrastructure, losing money. Plop. There we go. Freighter was not serviced by a dock worker. Like, what the hell? Tonight or tomorrow, unless things go wrong. Well, let's hope they don't. No one likes things going wrong. No siree. Oh, there we go. Our salt mine's finally working. That's great. And yeah, this place needs some housing. Like right in front of it. No. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, mining situation suddenly poor and poopy.
Peace and love, Presidente.
Okay, peace and love. They're no longer blocking my cement factory, so faster building times. That's good. Financial aid. Oh, there we go.
This is a formal warning that we do not like you and think bad things about you.
Oh no. If you do not stop your current plans to undermine our work, we will be forced to send you an even sterner note. Be afraid. Sincerely, Brunhild van Hoof. It seems I do not have the authority to stop you from building. Your building prices will return to normal. Thank you.
Presidente,
Okay.
I love bad publicity. That derogatory note made the entire world aware of Tropico and our struggle to win world records.
Now it's the time to strike. We need to accomplish 5 more records and we'll officially be the most popular country in the world. Okay, what are the 5 records? 5 records? Is there any place I can see the records? I'm assuming, yeah. There we go.
My son, records lead to vanity and pride. That being said, the Lord told me last night in the pub that he would like us to finally achieve the record for most rum drunk.
This is great. So far the only obstacle has been that we can't get to rum to the drinkers fast enough. If we could fix that, my congregation will definitely be known as the one that drinks the most of the Lord's gift of rum. Have a rum distillery near 2 churches. Wow. Reward the most rum drunk record. Is there any other record I can take first? Because that one sounds a little bit silly. Obviously they wanted me to build a cathedral. 20,000, thankfully. Also, does the cathedral count as a church? Should be. Oh, there we go. Another record, please.
Hey, boss man! The record thing is really doing good for the self-esteem of me and my boys. Way to go! How about you do something more?
Let's become the country with the biggest territory. I know your ridiculous stunts on attacking the superpowers, and I still think we can do it if we catch them by surprise, but I have something different in mind. Let's annex Mars. We only need to shoot a flag there. Build a cheap, shabby nuclear program to shoot the Tropican flag to Mars. Okay. Have a nuclear program. I'm pretty sure nuclear program is either interior, no, foreign affairs, no, general. Nuclear testing. Or maybe not. Maybe actually the nuclear program is nuclear power plant. 40,000. Wow. Uh-oh. And what is a nuclear pro? There's only 2 nuclear things that I've seen so far in the game. Obviously not economy or tourism. Oh, this is already selected. Not education, interior. No, foreign affairs. General. No, nuclear testing is the other one. Environmentalist respect will be lowered. I don't like it one single bit. No, sorry. Okay, let's try it. I'll spend a ton of money. Produce electricity. Oh, there you go. Nuclear program. These days, all the cool nations are enriching uranium. I don't know why, but there's something truly badass about it. Okay, produce electricity. Let's start with electricity and then see how it goes. So I really hope I can plant it somewhere here. No. Well, Aruba. Nuclear station right here. This building must be placed along the ocean shore. Oh, it needs to take water from there. Yeah, I understand. Not there, we have electricity there, so let's place it here. Like, why not? Oh. Sorry, the other way around. Like a little bit farther, because the tourists are there. I don't want to scare the tourists with my nuclear power station. There we go. Infrastructure, road, and... I'll even ask El Presidente to go there. Guard station, fantastic. Fisherman's Wharf, great. 16 new immigrants. Also, I'd say very well indeed. Police station could be used at some point because the crime is on the rise. But the houses are still the top freaking priority. Okay, what else do we have?
Partner, I heard you're interested in records.
Yes, I am.
Being the world's richest country will sure bring us some good publicity.
I spoke with some corrupt bureaucrats from Europe. They will transfer all official money into Europe if we don't tax them. This is an opportunity we cannot let slide, but first thing first, we need to be able to store all that money. Okay, well, 2 banks is easy. Like 1, 2, and 2 banks. The other one is still rum, right? Yeah. Too many shacks. Oh, are we having homeless people again? Yeah, a bunch of homeless people, but why?
Some of our workers are on strike.
Nope.
I say we strike them back.
Nope, I'll pay them. Okay, I see a house here. Where is the majority of those? Oh.
Presidente, it seems that some of the rebels have fled with terror from the island after seeing a horrible beast, which they think is La Chupacabra himself.
La Chupacabra? The Minister of Defense assured Tropicans that there is no reason to panic and that the mythical beast will only attack the enemies of El Presidente. Perhaps the Minister knows more than he tells us, as witnesses have seen a black furry figure going in and out of the Minister's house. Some rebels fled the island. I love it. Interior, do I have a good person for interior? Like someone with good smarts? No. It's not empirical that I grab everyone there. I don't have a quest to build a full ministry, but it helps. Oh, there we go, fantastic. I can do this, I can do this.
Presidente, it's not just about achieving records, but also getting people to hear about it.
We receive 5,000 for every journalist on the island when you complete a record. I'm assuming that means I need to buy a TV station and a radio station, a newspaper, maybe? Actually try it. Yeah, blueprint costs like... Okay, newspaper. Increases respect of communist faction, a number of communists, capitalist faction, militarist faction, religious, nationalist faction. Generates revenue for every reader in the area. I'll decide what exactly do I need to do in a second. This doesn't require a road from what I can tell, so let's try it. Okay, which is the faction that dislikes me the most? Religious faction. Because I have promised a cathedral and still haven't built it. And this time I don't have any money. Religious people, there we go. The Word of God will be the name of our newspaper. Oh dang it, it does require a road, does it? I'm afraid it does. Uh-oh. Actually, no, not quick build. I misclicked. Okay, well I spent money. But the building doesn't say like Achtung, Achtung, I can't do something. Pretty sure that's a garage door through which maybe the cars will be going out. Increases liberty, also affects the work for zero factions. I'm assuming it works. I hope it works. So are you officially a journalist? Yes, you are. Muna Gonzalez from Russia. Oh yes, Muna. Very Russian name.
Presidente, the USSR has invaded a prominent country in the Middle East.
Okay, let's spoil the relations with Middle East, because USSR is already like crap. Okay, please build this. And please live in the houses, like, look at that, occupancy, 42%, yet I still have shacks. I don't get it. I just... El no understando. Still, like, what does it mean have a nuclear program? Have 2 banks, yeah. I need to complete one of these. Entertainment's still a big problem. Smoked beef. I need to upgrade these, right. So yeah, finally I can do some upgrades. This also can be built at some point, because bauxite is one of the missions that we have. Oh, hey, balloon ride is... Oh, sorry. Hey, like, what's... It has been 95% built. And then the builder just abandoned it. Oop. I love to punch my mic. I don't know why. Wasn't my intention. Pollution, please. Do we have a problem with our power station? Nope. Full of people. We're not using too much electricity. So I'm pretty sure I can spend money on some extra upgrades. There we go. And our nuclear station is getting built as well. We have houses here. That's a fresh house. Completely empty. Okay, how many workers? Only 4. Now the question is, how many nuclear disasters will we get? Because there's a chance everything might explode and the whatever the word in English is. The problems, not the problems. What is the word I'm looking for? Consequences will be drastic. Also, I think that oil tanker that did a boo-boo at one of our coasts has disappeared. Nope. Dang it, that's not fast enough, sorry. Just wanted to take a quick look. Nope, no one. But on in other news, my FPS is through the roof. Because obviously an old game. Let's double check some figures, specifically happiness and entertainment, religion, housing. Like, why housing? It's just a big... There are still shanties. I don't understand it, like, why there are still shanties. Housing, tenement, please build one. I don't know. Here maybe, where the shanties are. So that I know that people exactly there are demanding some housing. And another one, let's say here. School empty, I'm surprised. College slightly empty. Grade school always full of little kids. This is amazing. I have to build another one. Like, there's grade school. I see that there's a huge demand for grade school education. Oh, there we go. Bauxite mines finally built. Let's get all the upgrades. Iron production, no. You're a bauxite mine. There we go. Starvation took 4 victims. Dang it. And also, this building requires uranium. I'll import uranium. We harness the power of the atom, rather. At least, that's what I'm told. How can something so tiny hold so much power anyway? I think this nuclear business is one big scam. And just think of what else we could be doing with all that uranium. Provides huge amount of electricity, which is needed for advanced buildings and factory upgrades. Requires uranium. Garage is again overloaded. Because that's exactly how it goes. Ah, because I haven't built this garage. Despite me planning to do so for a while. Still no uranium. Waiting for an import. Still not getting it. Might grab a hotel. Luxury hotel, maybe no. Skyscraper, wow. Expensive, but quite wow. Actually, why not? Like right around here. Right next to the nuclear plant, which is great, I'd say. And let's grab some attractions, like blimp ride. Is it crime? May still just be crime. Good year or not bad year. A treasury. Protests are disabled and all such buildings will receive bonuses as personally. I can visit a building and do something with it? Ah, that's interesting. Like, improve the situation in there. I think Enclave Beachside, yes, we've all doing that. I was thinking luxury attractions like Ferris wheels or roller coasters. So yeah, let's build a huge park, normal mode extreme speed. Okay, people don't dare to ride. I was thinking aqua park, or maybe even a Ferris wheel. Oh. And a little tummy rumble. High speed Ferris wheel, that's just stupid. An aqua park. I'm pretty sure I'm not building it just yet. Aqua world. Splashing water, screaming children, and Cthulhu lurking somewhere in the depths. Or sugar rush, sell high sugar drinks. And another long lines for bathroom decrease the service quality. Or only children are allowed in the aqua park, but they generate double profits. Yeah, let's say for now, let's just do the normal one. But I'm pretty sure the fact that we just did that requires us to build like a couple extra buildings. Dang it. That stupid placement has... well, it's stupid. Again, let's not go overboard. Voting, great. Okay, religion. Oh yes, I still promised to build that cathedral, haven't I? Oopsie daisy. Religious people, yeah. Everyone else loves me, religious people not so much. Cathedral, okay, I promised the cathedral, and let's indeed build it. If I haven't yet, because...
Tropico, the importance of the upcoming elections has brought me before.
I have built a lot of stuff. Fire station still hasn't been built. House still hasn't been built. Another house, nope.
Almost upon us, but we must still push forward.
Garage, tenement, please. Also, please, because people are living in shacks around here.
Problems. There will always be problems, especially in the current
well, we have a problem with the... we need a police station, it seems. Fire station, no, police station. Wasn't there one here already? Pretty sure there was. I don't remember how it looks, that's a problem. Dang it, there's one being built right now over here. Oh no, there it is. Okay, where is crime? Not that much. Oh, that's a problem. We don't have a police station in the city, which I'm surprised about. Like, did it get destroyed or something? I am shocked. Can I place it? Yeah. This really needs to get destroyed. Like, this is spoiling everything. So, infrastructure, demolish. I know there are people inside there. I'm pretty sure the people will run away before I do this. If they don't, well, they only have themselves to blame, really. I gave them plenty of warning. I'll look at that. Some explosives and... dang, what's written there? Try a cool one, for whatever reason it's said there. And bam! We destroyed a thingy. Police station, please. Because, yeah, look at that. Look at the crime figures around here. Crazy. Let's not get any criminals, please. Okay, and let's get... well, 1977, by the way. 1980, I think that's the year of when the Olympic Games, Summer Olympic Games happened in Moscow. That's how far we are already in the game. Please build the house. One tourist have arrived on the island. Like, what's the problem? Like, why? Why only one? Unemployed people, 0. Homeless people, millions. Where's the biggest problem? Not around here, I suppose. Here is just great. I am winning just fine. Is it right here in the city? Oh yeah, there's a ton of those. Yeah, city. Well, I'm building like one Victoria Fellow Presidente. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm assuming another house is needed somewhere around here. Like maybe even here. Or rather, here maybe. Quite close, I think. Imported goods, okay. Is the nuclear factory finally working? Fantastic. Is it hitting those buildings? No, it isn't. So I need an electric substation to increase the range. Maybe even here, because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to build anything on this side of the road, but on that side of the road there's still a chance there might be something. I want to get these improvements done. Tropicans, eco-tourists. Oh, actually, even Tropicans are coming here, which is great. Okay, we have some money. Let's look for a way to improve the stuff. Again, this needs to be built actually ASAP if you can. The more things we can show to our tourists, the better. Especially this skyscraper hotel. Oh, by the way, yeah, the giveaway has ended. I still can allow someone to enter. So if someone wishes in the chat to enter the giveaway, let me know. I'll try to figure out something with the bot. I think I can even do this, allow entries. Yep, entries are allowed once again. Because yeah, I'm not even close to finishing. So if anyone wishes to join, there are 15 more minutes where you can join. After that, it's closed for good, and we're raffling a game, raffling a Chrome Squad. Anyone can enter. Just exclamation point giveaway to enter, or the exclamation point advent. It's also in the name of the stream to learn more about the games that we're giving away and all that jazz. Actually, quick build. Let's not waste any time. Good. All this spot is better. Iron production is increased. Iron production is increased. Iron production is increased. Boom, boom, boom. So all three of them. I wonder actually if I should build a, let's say, a jewelry factory, because I have gold. Also iron. I think that was weapons factory. Really? Is it the only one? Sugar, tobacco, gold, fish, coffee, pineapple, chemical plant. Doesn't say what it uses. Crude oil into oil products, guns from iron. Yeah, iron is only good for weapons factory. I don't even know. I'm thinking like, how many people are here involved in these places? Wow, look at this. Look at the number it gives us. Like, wow, this building single-handedly, I think, is responsible for a lot of our income. That's for sure. How are we on housing?
Buenas tardes.
Yeah, buenos ding dong diggly dias, senor. Still thinking like a factory. Well, here would be nice. So industry. Hey, let's build a jewelry factory. Like, what the hell? I can actually build it like this. You are the gold one, yeah. So right next to it. We still need what? A nuclear program. I still don't know how to do that. I can enrich uranium. It says our nuclear program will not need any upkeep, but how do I start a nuclear program? I might double check right now. So Tropico for starting a nuclear program. Nuclear program is the building. Huh? Oh, I think I saw this actually. Yeah. Now I remember. I think I saw it. How expensive is it, by the way? Is it government? Yeah, nuclear program. Protects from foreign invasion while the treasury balance is positive. Should we build it right next to the nuclear station? I'd say why not. It's like really freaking close. Okay, we have tourists. Like tourists riding the Ferris wheel, looking at our nuclear station and our nuclear program. God forbid people will start stealing secrets from there. Like the spies. No. Skyscraper hotel, please. I don't think we have tourists, but I don't think we have enough spaces for our tourists. And this also can be built at some point. Marketplace have been there for ages. Garbage dump will need to be built at some point. Lots of money. Yeah, our economy, I think there's a boom. Economy boom, that's for sure. Might even think about building something else. So infrastructure, nope. Food and resources, mine. Mine, all mine. Build a couple here. Is there something I'm missing? Like, is there an obvious one I missed? There's one here. Question is, how well can we build roads here? This is iron, right? Yeah, this is iron. Salt mine there. That's pretty much it, right? There were a lot of salt deposits on the island, so I can build at least a salt deposit somewhere. But a salt mine, another one somewhere. Okay, the question is, if I start building from here, I have absolutely no problems reaching this place. Fantastic. When resources, mine, iron. Oh, right here. Don't even have to go far. I am assuming these people will live here. And this is, well, still not full. Ooh. Perfect. Perfect. A little quest.
Being such a great country is a hassle, I can tell you. That is why we decided we want something in return. We are imposing a freedom tax.
What? A freedom tax on all countries of our caliber. Paying it strictly voluntary and will have only a minimal effect on being included in the countries we are good to invade soon list. Let's pay them 7,000. There's nothing, and we get improvement in our relations. Smoked beef is slowly being exported. Bauxite, finally, I got some action going on that one. People being stranded on the road, it seems. Well, poor healthcare. Dang it! I was hoping the healthcare would be okay. Okay, let's drop a hospital around here somewhere. Like here, I think will be a good spot. And please build it soon. Education-wise, grade school as always full, and I'm trying to build another one, and I'm failing at that. You, little quest?
The Tropico youth is on the wrong path. They need to be schooled in praising the Lord.
Factions,
through
religious
rum.
respect, and intellectuals. Okay, I might agree with you. Alright, which is the smallest school? I think this one, the smallest. So, patriarchal education. Boom, objective completed. Relationship, well, changed around, let's just say. Exporter 64,000. I am slowly being a millionaire, really. Can I make you less dumpy in the air? Like, infrastructure garbage dump. The ones that's still being built. So nuclear plant isn't doing anything. No pollution. One citizen became criminal. Well, dang it. Housing quality. Why not? I have plenty of power. Why not just give AC unit to everyone? Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Skylights, skill experience, and fine jewelry. We get a lot of crap going.
Presidente, something terrible has happened. There is a white flag-like object flying above the Council of Ministers.
Uh-oh. Launch an immediate attack. I can fire my minister. Oh, let's fire the incompetent fool and see what's what. There's actually an achievement for firing your minister. Okay, interior. Still sucks. Defense. This guy's quite great, actually. Let's hire him. And let's do this little quest. There we go. Build 2 banks. Have enough banks. I'm pretty sure it's easy. 6,000. So, also banks are being visited by tourists. So, I think it's only logical that I build a bank. Urban development. Decrease the construction cost of all buildings up to 20. Wow. Several banks on this work mode may decrease the cost up to 60. Wow. Slush fund sends money to the Swiss bank account or offshore banking. Bank accepts tourist visitors and charges them depending on the skill of the bankers. Actually, this, because I'm building this in the touristy areas. So, is there a good spot, like somewhere here where there's extra space? No. Okay. Okay, let's build a bank right across the luxury. This. No tourists though. Wait, I'm not exactly sure what gives me the most money right now. But I think was it the motels? No, it wasn't the motels. It was this place. Like, so friggin' expensive, or so much money made.
Surf's up. One awesomely powerful.
Tsunami is coming in, but I'm pretty sure I have that weather station that actually helps me in protecting my citizens. So I'm assuming no one will die, but this ugly thing will be here. No,
The best wave of my life, Presidente.
Wow, okay, first of all, lack of college education, I know. I'm pretty sure that thing was just destroyed. Also, let me quickly figure out where I was oriented before. There we go. Yeah, tenement needs repair. This college needs to be rebuilt for 12,000.
Presidente, did you know that paper is made...
Demolish our newspapers? Are you freaking crazy? Okay, banks are being built. That's good. This doesn't have an upgrade for tsunamis. Dang it. I was afraid that was the case. And that was indeed the case. Needs more housing. Again. So housing, tenement, please. Like right even here, like on these buildings. Actually, quick build. I can afford it, obviously. Garages are overloaded. Yeah, okay, I'll build another one. Police station, thankfully, is fixing all the crime around here. Bucket, like drops of crime there, no crime there. And maybe some crime here, so at some point.
Comrade.
Sugar, rum, fish iron boxes. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can do that. That's a great quest. I'm already exporting tons of this stuff, so some extra of that stuff is nothing. Oh, there we go, nuclear program, finally. Another of our little quests will be finished. Time is running, wow. And I haven't completed a single world record so far. The bank, please build it. Also, don't come here and finish this on leave. I was afraid they will not finish it at all. Aquapark Marina. This is a huge thing. Dang it. It's like... cancel. Yeah. Can I still plop the marina if I... place it along the ocean shore? There we go. Let's see the options. Standard. Generates more proceeds with lower fishing quality. Only wealthy tourists. And boat tour, just a general boat tour. And then again, a bank, please. There we go. I think that's a great spot. 14 new ignorance. Wow, 400 people, almost 500. How are we doing on our favorite thing? Homeless people. Still not. Unemployed people, tons. Which is not too good. Okay, what do we have here? Fire the Minister of Defense. Wait, what's your problem again? There are tons of good hardworking Tropicans out there and you pick a foreigner to be a minister. Have I really? Do you want Don't Anger El Diablo the Devil? They're a foreigner. The only foreigner is a dead foreigner. Are you pissed? Nationalist? No, you're not pissed, so piss off. Tell it how to you as well. I'll take that in a second. Also, I still need to build that darn cathedral. So, welfare and economy, cathedral. It's also huge, so I can exactly plop it anywhere I desire. And I still need to, like, surround it. Surround that with some rum factories. I'm pretty sure I need to import the sugar. Okay, let's like build it right. I need to build it next to everything else, but also I need to build it not too far away. Well, that's exactly what I just said, basically. Next to all the buildings, but also far away so that I can build those rum factories. Or one rum factory, actually. Yeah, whatever, here might be a good spot. Actually, here... then infrastructure, nope. Industry, rum distillery, buy the blueprint, like whatever. Build this and then welfare and economy, a church. I think this should work. There we go. And I would really appreciate if someone can build... well, majority of this stuff, let's just say. Okay, yeah, let's finish nuclear program, please. That's one of our world records that we're waiting for. And while we're at it, let's improve the housing quality. People were complaining that the housing quality is bad, but this is giving a lot of quality back. You are upgraded. Houses are not being upgraded, right? Yep. Can upgrade houses, can't upgrade schools. Mission, strongest military.
Sir, both friends and enemies must deem our army to be the strongest in the world. I will brief you on the details.
Marco Moreno's men are the world's toughest rebels. Any army that can withstand an attack by them will be deemed the strongest in the world. I spoke with Moreno and he will agree to help us and send us only a smaller portion of his forces if we pay him 5,000. Okay, that actually begs the question. Specifically, army people. How many do we have? Number of citizens? Nope. Economy? Not economy. Trade also no. Factions. A lot of faction supporters, but they tell me that the army is small. It was somewhere. People? Number of citizens? No. Overall happiness? No. Religion's quality and entertainment still sucks. I know, man. Meals provided, full variety. Where was I? saw it somewhere. At some point. When I was clicking around. Unemployed. No. Okay, let's start from very beginning yet again. No tourism rating. Tourism, obviously no. Balance, player expenses, Swiss bank account, threat level. Oh, there we go. Number of soldiers, 16. Oh, that's easy. So let's try and do that. 5 rebels, like nothing. So that's one world record. Okay, nuclear thingy we have. Oh, whoa. Stop. I didn't expect that to happen immediately, but okay.
The rebels are launching an attack.
Well, we have a huge army. 17 against 5 rebels, like nothing. Yet still people think that we don't have a sufficient army. What do you want, guys? I don't need another army base. This army base isn't full.
Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show
okay, address the hot issue. Religion, yes. I will finally build a freaking cathedral. I wanted to also say even if it kills me, but that's not what I wanted to do. Intellectuals. Oh, intellectuals for whatever reason hate me. Cathedral built, yes. I swear. I swear to God, there it is. There it is being built.
Tropico, the importance of the upcoming election.
Largest population. Have 3 docks.
We are one step closer to our goals. Victory is almost upon us, but we must still push forward.
Rebels? I hear the rebels, I don't see the rebels. Rebels repelled. That's a world record, thank you very much.
I must warn you about the so-called rebels on our island.
Okay, largest populations. 3 docks and something. Complete 7 records. Complete 7 records. Where can I build the docks, by the way? Is there another good spot for that? Just checking around whether I can upgrade something. No. I can upgrade these. Bank, really? No bank workers. Let's hire one. Again, this is the biggest, largest amount of money we had so far. We have tons and tons. A balloon ride, I can increase the number. The upkeep of a balloon is paid. There we go. Arrest the communist leader. No. All products. Okay, no. There we go. Let's try this. Build a rum. Have a rum distillery near 2 churches. I can build another church around here if cathedral doesn't count. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't, we switch to something else. Complete 7 records. That's not a record in its own. Also, since I don't have oil products. Something about Chinese, Delhi, maybe you'll help me. Is that mission like...
I have a proposition to help.
The people of China are many and industrious like all workers should be. However, they are enemies of progress everywhere and they want to get rid of theirs. They will give all of China Tropican citizenship and send them to us. If we accept these wretched souls and show them the beauty of Tropican communism, they will mend their ways for sure. Also, a record for greatest population will be ours, for progress. I'm assuming that's the very thing that you warned me against, like, don't agree to take in Chinese people. Is that it? I think that's it. But that's a record. That's a record we maybe should be interested in finishing. I can build another touristy area around here. Actually, let's do exactly that. Wow, let's just say that our island has grown. Whoa, 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 whoa. Our island has grown immensely. Okay, let's start. Infrastructure. Dock. As close to that wall as possible. There we go. Then again, food and resources. Let's plop one fisherman's wharf. Then I'm assuming like a couple of houses. No, first a road. Very important. So that surprise, surprise, people can actually go somewhere. And then start with the tourisms again. Tourisms, like plural. Many a tourisms. Tourism. Oh, only one can be allowed. I see. Which villa? Ah, this needs adding it. Yeah, this needs electricity, which you can't exactly afford just yet. Let's just plop two motels and see what will happen. Doop de doop de doop, shoop de doop. Also buildings, obviously housing. So let's two buildings here plus infrastructure is a must. Really? Come on. This is a perfect spot for that little building. Okay, fine, whatever. Never mind. So yeah, a Teamster's office, garage. We'll need a ton of cars, and of course, our very favorite, the construction office. Where people never construct anything in. There we go. Let's quick build it. Oh wow, I'm losing votes for people. Why do people dislike me? Where do I see the list of people who... Yeah, like, low respect. Why is there so many people who disrespect me? Like, sir, what's your problem? No luxury goods can satisfy faith. I'm pretty sure you can satisfy faith. Maybe not in the spot you are in. Also, rum distillery near two churches. Okay, it doesn't work, it seems. So let's build another, specifically, church. There we go. Function laws. Function loss, 100 Chinese for 10,000. Okay, I see. Oh yes, a tax cut. Yeah, I think maybe it's time to actually drop a tax cut. And maybe... Okay. Congratulations, President. Great, and maybe do some other ones, like Social Security. I have plenty of money, so everything that requires money, I can actually do it. Early elections, no. National Day, oh, people will love that, absolutely. Foreign Affairs, not yet. Oh, papal visit, actually. General... no, sorry. Foreign Affairs, papal visit. There we go. My opposite candidate was Chun Ho. Okay, I see. We'll grab this. Anything else? Any other missions? Not that I can see. Luxury attractions, I can... Marina, I've just built one. Yep. Luxury attractions. A luxury liner, like, why not? We'll place it around here, around our next little spot for tourists. No? Must be placed in ocean water. So what's your freaking problem? There is no ocean water around here? In ocean water? Station near a tourist dock. There we go. Ah, I see it. Need a tourist dock. That's a problem. Then again, the most expensive tourists are around here, so let's place it here. Luxury attractions, Voodoo Manor, I can drop that. Ooh, it's tiny. It's teeny tiny. Let's build it right here, right in front of the nuclear plant. I still love the fact that I'm dropping the crap everywhere. Botanical garden, yes please. And maybe a pool as well. Here. And maybe a couple of apartments. Just one for now. Okay, and maybe stop for a second. Or maybe actually another house. Something tells me it won't be enough just to build one. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the amount of housing that is required around here. Dang it. Can't exactly build houses properly. There we go. How are we doing around here? Stuff. It's not produced anything in the last year, but you have gold. You have tons of gold being produced. What is your problem? Have you been doing... Yeah, you're giving me profits there for sure. Poor healthcare again. Dang it. Export canned pineapple. I can, I guess, allow that. Little mission. Too many tasks, sorry. Okay, then build a church near the rum distillery. Spiced rum production is increased. Yep, I'll take that. Poor supply, total consumption. Okay, armies. Still no one wants to be an army man. I wouldn't know why. Objective completed. Fantastic. What else do we have? Most interesting animal.
Presidente, records are a great way to make people think more about the environment.
Currently, we're the home of the most boring animal in the world, the great egret. But we can also be the home of the most interesting animal as well. Yes, tapirs are really underappreciated. And once people know about them, they will surely become the world's most interesting animal. Have a zoo. Okay, well, easy. I believe it's somewhere. Landmarks and beauty? Entertainment, I would assume, right? Yeah, the zoo. 4-color brochure, let's not waste any money, or let's not save any money. Ooh, it's huge, that thing. Boop. Garage is overloaded, like everything around on this island. Okay, well, if it says it's overloaded, then I better do something about it. Grade school still full, high school full, grade school full, grade school full, high school full, college slowly getting fuller. I need another house, like 2 of them at least, let's say, here. And I keep cancelling it, dang it. And actually, in places of these homes, let's build a grade school. And a high school. Dang it. The placement sucks just a little bit. Let's place it here. General education, please. Actually, maybe military education. There we go. Could be nice. So, military education, general education, and that other one was, I think, was patriarchal, whatever. Slowly getting there. Export canned pineapple in a second. Again, let's think about healthcare. Like, let's think really hard about healthcare for a second. Yeah, hospital can fit in there, which is great. Was there a hospital around here as well? Yeah, there was a hospital. Should we build another one? Housing, it seems like another tenement is required here. And then I'll just plop a hospital right over here. Maybe actually 2 houses. Something tells me one won't be enough. Oh, hello.
It is my pleasant duty to inform you that the UN is awarding you the Beacon of Hope Award for inspiring small nations all over the world.
You are proud. Example of what a small nation should aspire to. P.S. I still hate you. Oh. Okay, complete records. Let's go for more records. We have completed this stupid record. Have a rum distillery surrounded by churches. Like, idiocy, I swear. Oh.
Sweetie, do you know anything about modern mathematics?
Only one person
it's like a battlefield, but with
calls
a
me
lot
Sweetie.
More gore and fighting.
It is not you, Miss
The Nobel
Pineapple.
Committee will reward anyone who brings peace to mathematics.
We just need a few generals. I know from experience that mathematicians are not hard to break. Okay. I have enough generals. Immediately, that one is complete. So, one more record? How many more records? I'm assuming just one, right?
Congratulations, Presidente. You
Build a mausoleum. Okay, that is expensive, but right now we can... Actually, we spent a ton of money, but I think mausoleum is one thing we can afford. Plop it right here. There, a great spot. Tourist fees, neutral policies, immigration open doors. Actually, let's have some skilled workers. Oh, and I'm missing the interior one. That's a Cecilia Garza. There we go. Let's have the full cabinet. Newspaper still working, it seems, despite there's being like a little door drawn.
The rebels are launching.
Really? 3 rebels. 3 rebels are attacking me.
Presidente, our sources indicate that not a single faction in Tropico despises you enough to make trouble.
Everyone likes me.
Presidente, our Minister of Economics has managed to sell a shipment of refrigerators to an Eskimo settlement at the
Yay!
North Pole.
Refrigerators to Eskimos. This legendary deal has put Tropico on the map and was even a cover story in the Shady Business Weekly magazine. Our economic minister is bound to sign some good contracts with foreign traders who are still in awe of his impeccable business skills. Commodity prices increased by 20%, which I believe is the stuff that we sell back to people from our mines and everything like that. Yep. Heard you. I think we can build another cannery. So industry, cannery. Let's build it right here. Like, why not? And maybe after all, do something with the iron, right? So infrastructure. Nope. Industry, weapons factory, a blueprint. Industry, weapons factory. Build it right next to... I think that's a problem. Oh, there we go. I'm assuming I can build a road properly here. There we go. That's not exactly properly, but it's something. It's horrible. It's what it is, but... hey, it works. Garage is overloaded. Which one? I know, I've built a new one somewhere, haven't I? Or is that the new one? Ah, there we go.
Tropico is #1. We have climbed to the top of the UN leaderboard and won the admiration of the world. Other nations envy our accomplishments and call us sheets. It matters not. Now we are at the top, staring down.
We are cool.
I have brought Tropico from a deprived third world country to a world-renowned nation. It feels good to see your dreams taking shape. Still, there are those who threaten my plans. I will have to deal with them soon.
Okay, well, I guess that's it for this mission. Just checking a couple of things. Just maybe some upgrades we can grab. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting building a museum of modern art. Theme park, we have this. Dungeon and Colonial Museum, Church of Lil. Actually, keep playing just for a moment. Let's skip it. Ooh, too loud. Because I have like a couple of missions I still can complete. 1000 energy. Huh, I wonder why it's not giving enough power supply. like quickly complete these missions. But yeah, but for today that's it. I'll be done in a jiffy. Rebels repelled, obviously. How can I save game? Ah, I can't finish the mission anymore. But I'm assuming it counts as me having won it. Yeah, and chemical plants. Yeah, while we're at it, let's try it. Chemical plant, pay. Can I place it in here somewhere? Right next to the hospital, for example. Cannot be flattened. Dang it. Dang, ding, dangity, dang, dangity, dang. From what I can understand, like, electrical grid. Okay, fine, well, whatever. And let's build another house. I think you can place it there. There we go. Actually, quick build, just so that people get there fast. Deep, 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 deep. Oh, come on. High school. Grade school, please. Increase exports, yes, please. And zoo. Please build a zoo. I want to see a zoo. Just quickly check on everything else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only thing I can improve right now is the houses. Just a little bit. Here's the next one. Here's another one. Banks. There's nothing I can improve at. Well, actually, I haven't really checked. This one I've improved. No, plantations are not improvable. This one I've bought all the upgrades. Have I bought all the upgrades for this one? Ah, there are no upgrades in Salt Mine. I see. I see. What about this one? You need to be connected to the electrical grid. Well, nope. I have just the thing for you. Electric substation. Right here. And I can just quick build it. And you are?
Presidente, I have something for you to sign. And no, it's not my raise again.
It's the Polit Education. I'm assuming that's education. Oral production is lowered. No, I just like it. I see no point in it. Amnesty. Actually, let's issue amnesty. One rebel has returned to normal life. Yay! Progress. Military modernization, I'd say also grab. Lure the rebels, no. Silence rebels. Conscription, no. Martial law, no. Pollution standards already there. Building permit, Mardi Gras, geographic print money. Requires a TV station. Wow, yeah, that's a ton of stuff. Sports complex. There's still a bunch of things we haven't even tried. Secret police at some point, just for funsies. Foreign affairs, alliances, general, blah, blah, blah. Food for people. I don't know. See, I'd say.
Presidente, I have something for you to sign.
Are my loyalists like
no, it's
not happy?
My raise
again. Sure, loyalists are okay. No, so dismiss. Please build a goddamn zoo. Export fine jewels. Oh, I have this thing producing that. And please, a zoo. I just want to see a damn zoo. Okay. But that's like maybe I'll even save this mission. This is a great progress we're having here, so I might just replay this later on, where I have a great. Oh, I completely forgot about this place. I completely forgot that I had another tourism location right here, because I need a third dock. So I decided let's build some stuff here. Not as big as the other ones, but yeah, still good. Okay, another year, and that's it. Like, I have no more missions. That's how I understand it, at least. Unless the game drops me a mission somewhere. Another National Day, hooray. No, I think that's it. One last check around the map, whether there's another one of these locations like this one. So I can turn another one, not in the Colonial Museum, but in a dungeon. So that people are afraid of me. I think no. Also, my eyes are getting crisscross by this point. So I better stop. Yep, I think this is it. Everything else doesn't really matter. Great missions. I have tons of people. actually, yeah, we have a ton of people. There's an achievement for getting all these blueprints. Actually, what is stock exchange quickly? For investments on the island. Just for funsies. Let's drop it. Oh, right next to our building. Okay, let's save the game. A new save game, Tropico. Great. I don't think we're doing just great on this mission. And we will... achievements? Oh, I can look in the achievements right here. We're in there. It's random. Restart, save game, load game options. Restart though. I wonder. Let's go to main menu. Yes, I just saved. No worries. Okay. Wow, I should have... not keep playing, not keep playing. I would love to keep playing. But I need a break, really. Okay, so... let's do some important stuff. First, stop the timer. I kept forgetting to stop the darn thing. Second of all, we need to close the giveaway. And to pick the winner, so... drum roll, please. The winner is Wilfricoda! Wilfricoda wins yet another game. Congratulations to him. And, well, for today, that's it. But tomorrow, do tune in for more game giveaways and more Tropico. We'll be playing the next mission. And on Friday, there will be a vote. Friday, you'll be able to choose whether we continue playing Tropico for the next week or do we pick some other game. The game is nice, but it's pretty much the same every single time, roughly. New challenges, it slowly ramps up the pace, but it's still the same. Anyway, let's put on some music, and I'll see you, everyone, tomorrow. Ta-da!